Pelé, the man they called the King. Skills such as ball juggling as a way of learning ball control. Shooting, the not-so-gentle art of scoring goals. Trapping, ways of bringing the moving ball under control. Heading, soccer's unique skill, using the head as a weapon. Passing, the vital link that makes team play possible. Be a ball of old rags tied with string. Or sometimes it was a grapefruit. Well, all right, but you don't see Pelé juggling a grapefruit or even a ball for minutes on end during a game. So what's the point of learning a skill that can never be used when it matters? Well, ball juggling is full of essential soccer skills. Passing the foot over the ball. Or, as here in a Brazil versus Yugoslavia game, across it while on the run. Playing it from foot to foot, anything to throw your opponent off balance, to keep him getting. It's not speed that counts in dribbling so much as acceleration. The ability to change pace unexpectedly, to burst past an opponent with a sudden rush of speed. Stops can fool them too. There goes Pelé, leaving a trail of bewildered opponents behind him and setting up a goal for his teammate. When dribbling, try to keep your body between an opponent and the ball. If he's on your left, play the ball with your right foot. If he's on your right, use your left. And every player has his own style, his own way of doing it. Some are scrappy, always fighting for the ball. Some dribble with short steps. Others run with long strides. Some like to stop the ball. Some even make use of their arms. And with others, it looks like sheer determination. Soccer is a game of kicks. Kicks that come in all shapes. Pelé shooting and scoring. Something he has done over 1,000, made with the hardest part of the foot, the instep. Kicking the middle of the ball to keep it low. That goal is only 8 feet high. Kicking with the toes pointed down and the knee over the ball. Correct positioning of the support leg, knee forward, foot alongside the ball and point performed at high speed. Another powerful goal-scoring shot is the volley, again made with the instep, but this time while the ball is in the air. And knee over the ball is again the key to keeping your shot low. In the 1970 World Cup game against Czechoslovakia, Pelé shows how it's done, with a ball bouncing directly ahead of him. Has been the story of Pelé's career. He's found many ways to do it, but the most spectacular of all his shots is surely the bicycle kick. The bicycle kick. For a right-footed kick, the left leg leaves the ground first, then the right. A full swing up as the left leg now moves down. The knee snaps straight as the ball is kicked. Now back to earth, with both hands down to break his fall. Pelé seems almost to be calmly sitting down as he lands. Those are some of the different ways of shooting. And this is what shooting is for. And that is what brought fame to Edson Arantes do Nascimento, a poor boy from a small Brazilian village who became known all over the world as Pelé, the greatest. Learning to head like this starts with learning not to be afraid of the ball, not to panic when it comes flying into your face. It won't hurt if you follow Pelé's advice. Hit with the forehead. Eyes open, mouth closed. Forehead. Eyes open, mouth closed. As a confidence builder, throw the ball onto your forehead. Start softly, then harder and harder. Neck muscles stiff. As you get the hang of it, start thrusting your head forward to meet the ball. A few seconds and you'll see that it's all quite painless. So it doesn't hurt. You're ready to head the moving ball. Gently at first, a pair of you bouncing the ball back and forth. Body relaxed, knees bent, twisting and moving to keep underneath the ball. Don't head the ball hard. You're not trying to beat the other player. Just see how long the two of you can keep that ball up there. Swinging the body from the waist is what puts power into headers. A sharp, almost vicious swing. The body becomes a catapult, pulled backwards and suddenly released, and away goes the ball with the speed of a bullet. Hate the ball. Hit it with all you've got. Punch it hard with your forehead. In soccer, everything moves. The players are in motion all the time. The ball never stops rolling and flying and bouncing all over the field. Here they meet, a moving player, a flying ball. Heading on the run, and that means running backwards as well as running forwards. And it means running or shuffling sideways too, all the time hitting the ball with the center of the forehead. Balance. Only if you're lightly perched on your toes can you stretch for the ball without stumbling. When the ball is above your head, take off. Go up to meet it. There's the swing of the body in midair. A jackknife spring forward as the head smacks into the ball. Ideally, a fraction of a second before your opponent. Dangling 8 feet up, 3 practice balls, targets for the Santos players at a training session. And even when it comes to jumping, a soccer player must learn to be two-footed. First the left, then the right, then both together. By himself. Afonso, a pass to Carlos Alberto, to Roberto Carlos. Back to Afonso. 11 men sharing one ball, passing it, never hanging onto it for too long, always giving it to the man who needs it. 1, 2, 3. The quick 1-2-3 pattern of the wall pass is one way of moving the ball past an opponent. Another way is to chip it over his head. And the passer has to make these decisions quickly. If he hesitates, he may find he no longer has the ball. Pelé in action, without the ball, but watching the action around the ball, watching the players near him, glancing at teammates as well as opponents. Those rapid glances tell Pelé who is where. They help him decide his next move, so that when he gets the ball, he can make a quick... Penalty. Pelé is knocked down. But this time, it's his Santos teammate Pepe who demonstrates the art of scoring from a penalty kick. The penalty kick is a one-on-one situation. There is only the goalkeeper to beat. But things are not so straightforward on a direct free kick just outside the penalty area. There will be a wall of defenders blocking most of the goal. To beat them, the ball has to be curved. One way is over their heads. It's a problem for the goalie. How to avoid losing the ball when he lands. He must bring his arms down quickly, as soon as the ball is caught, so that the ball and his forearms hit the ground first. If the ball can't be caught, if it's going too fast or is barely within reach, it must be deflected wide of the goal. The open palm is used. A light touch, just enough to redirect the ball past the post. If the ball is dropping into the goal, the palm is used to scoop it over the bar. Alongside all of its skill and its artistry, soccer has its hard side. Being a soccer player means having the stamina to give your best throughout a game. It means putting up with your share of knocks and bumps. It means being in shape, and it means training to stay in shape. Balance is crucial to so many things in soccer. And balance means continually adjusting the position of the top half of your body to rapid leg movements. Much of this adjustment is performed by the muscles of the stomach area.
Station 2 is the first of 4 exercises designed to strengthen these abdominal muscles. Station 3 is an exercise for developing the proper running position. The spaces between the sticks can be increased to exaggerate the running stride. And in exaggeration, balance becomes increasingly important. The muscles of the calf and the front of the thigh do most of the work here. The abdominal muscles again at Station 4. Working in pairs, one player helping the other, then repeating the exercise after exchanging positions. Not all the running in soccer is done forwards, or even backwards. There is a great deal of lateral movement, the sort of thing that is being practiced here at Station 5. Sticks are used again. This time there are 2 rows, with the players shuffling sideways between them, first one way, then the other. Station 6 strengthens the upper and lower parts of the main abdominal muscle. The pairs all keep to the same rhythm, something that helps to develop the idea of team play, of each player working in unison with all the others. A variation of lateral movement, jumping sideways, pushing off with the right foot, then the left, then repeating the exercise with both feet together, a zigzag pattern from hoop to hoop. Station 7 strengthens the muscles used in jumping and provides a new set of movements that develop dynamic balance, balance while in motion. The last of the abdominal exercises. This time it's the 2 side muscles that are developed by the rhythmic twisting movement. Like all the abdominal exercises, Station 8 increases the flexibility of the spine. This permits a wider range of upper body movement, something that is essential in heading, for example. Jumping is again important at Station 9, but there's more to it than just getting over the bars. The hurdles are of different heights, and the idea is for the players to just clear each bar, high or low. This way, they learn to use only the precise amount of energy required to do the job. They don't make a strenuous high leap over a low bar. Energy is not wasted, and that's very important for a player who's out on the field for 90 minutes. And those players ducking underneath aren't cheating. Lowering the body is part of the exercise, too. The hurdles are spaced so that some takeoffs have to be made with the right foot and some with the left, and some must be made with both feet. The vaulting horse at Station 10 presents a double obstacle. The player must get over it, and then, as he hits the ground on the other side, before he has fully regained his balance, he must immediately begin a 10-yard sprint.
He was a magical footballer, gifted footballer. Right foot, left foot didn't really matter that much to him, you know. He was good in the air, he was brave, but he had this ability and this pace to get him into positions where he could score dramatic goals.
He had no flaws.
Pelé was a natural all-round athlete, but it was football which gave him the greatest scope to exhibit his talent. An athlete who could jump over 6 feet and who could run the 100 meters in 10 seconds.
Relance un peu approximative. Petit. Allez, Thierry Henry. Oui, oh, le poteau. Le poteau sur cette action.
Use the word perfect. Pelé almost is there. He was for me the greatest soccer player in the history of this game.
He was a bull, very strong.
He was a very strong kid anyway, very muscular. And that's how Pelé emerged into the world of football.
When I'm indestructible, baby, better get that straight. I think it's unbelievable how you give into the hands of fate. That something's always fighting for. Some feelings never die. I'm not asking for another chance. I just wanna know why.
Pelé, the greatest soccer player ever, ever, and ever.
This is one for the book, Hubie. He's done a lot of great shots, but I've never seen this before from him.
Well, you see, it was an excellent save. Now, when he gets it back, you'll see him elevate, do a 360.
Olympic performances have improved gradually over time for a couple different reasons. First, athletes keep getting better because training is getting more sport-specific and technologically advanced. Tools like biometric sensors and heart rate monitors and gyroscopes are helping athletes track their performances, and better designed clothing and swimsuits and lighter shoes are helping athletes shave seconds off their performances. Second, becoming an athlete has just become more lucrative because of sponsorships and prizes. So, it's not quite true that the human race has just naturally evolved. Today's Olympic performances are pretty amazing, especially compared to 100 years ago. But it isn't us who have evolved. It's sports.
Body revolution.
This is your proteins, your vitamins, your carbohydrates.
So you recommend in the morning, right?
Yeah, so I make similar shakes in the morning for breakfast and then also after a workout. Yeah, this is really good for building muscle.
Pelé no debe haber tomado ni siquiera una vitamina en su vida.
Pelé tinha uma impulsão de 1 metro de altura. Então ele tinha entre 1,74 e 1,71 de altura, só que ele subia 1 metro a mais.
Pelé flying through the air now.
Pelé fue físicamente una cosa increíble. Subía y se quedaba en el aire, parecía que tenía un paracaídas y después hacía todo.
But Pelé's up there like an eagle and a tremendous header.
I want to be amongst the great Muhammad Ali, Pelé on his right, so if I want to do that, I have to show it and do it after.
centimeters. Now he could jump 40 centimeters off the ground, and our players can tell you something about that.
Speed, acceleration, power, explosion, heading, coordination, vision of the game, reading the game. So he could play with the left foot, right foot, with the head. He was an outstanding player, the best player.